welcome back to another video here with Angel B Designs. I'm Angel B. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. In today's video, you guys, I am going to be showing you the new Siser Easy Transfers. So Siser, the company, like the one that does vinyl and all of those things, they have launched a new product called the Siser Easy Transfers, which are DTF transfers. So basically how it works is that you would order the Siser DTF transfers through one of the affiliates. There's, I believe, maybe 6 or 7 of us. I am included in that, where the ordering, where you would order the Siser DTF transfers would be on one of our websites. So for example, in this video, I will be showing you my website in which you can order a Siser DTF transfer, and it would be from my website. You go onto my website, and again, I'm going to show you all of this. You go onto my website, you purchase your transfers, and then they will be printed, filled, and shipped by Siser. Okay? I'm going over all of the details, how to do all of that in this video. So hopefully I answer all of your guys' questions. But here are some of the prints. Now they do not come cut already. They do come in gang sheet style, like on a roll. And then you have to hand cut them yourselves, which is what I did here. But here is one of the prints. Look how vibrant, okay, and colorful that is. That is what you want in a DTF print. Also the back. The white part should kind of almost look and feel like a jelly kind of. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of jelly-like a little bit. That is what you want in a good DTF print, okay? I have a couple of different ones here. We are going to press a tote bag. And then 2 t-shirts, okay? I am also going to show you guys how to press, and I'm going to show you guys the settings that you need to press these transfers, okay? I added some of those. Y'all remember the little screen print sprinkles that everybody was using a couple years ago? Well, I still had some left over, so I decided to add them to the DTF print. But we're going to do this one as well, okay? There's going to be a lot of information in this video, you guys, so definitely get your notebook and your pens and make sure you're writing everything down. If there's anything that I do not cover in this video that you have a question about, please do not hesitate to drop a comment, and I will try to get that answered as quickly as possible. All products will be linked down in the description box, as well as my website where you can order your prints from. But this is what we are doing today, guys, so definitely go ahead and stick around for that.
All right, so I want to start off on the computer here so that I can show you guys how you would place your orders with Siser through my website. Okay, I know that's probably kind of confusing. So I like to kind of prep my images in Canva. You can use whatever software that you use to prep your PNG images or your SVG images. You can use if you use Leonardo Design Studio, Silhouette Studio, Adobe, Photoshop, any of those things, whatever you use to prep or get your files, just go head on over to that software. I use Canva Pro. So here's a file I'm going to show you guys. Now I'm going to go up to, it's already ready. I suggest if you are creating PNG files to upload onto any DTF website to order prints, you design your images in the highest resolution possible. I always go 3000 pixels by 3000 pixels. Anytime I design a PNG in this format, I never have any issues with blurring, DPI, or anything like that. Okay. So this canvas I used pixels instead of inches, and I used 3000 by 3000 pixels. Okay. Not inches, pixels, which is PX. So this image is all set to go. I'm going to go up to share, and then I'm going to go to download. And of course, I want the file type to be PNG. Now this size here, it should be resolution, but I always toggle this all the way up. This is a Canva Pro feature. Typically it'll come standard, I believe, like on 1 or 1.25. I take this and toggle it all the way up. And of course, I do want a transparent background, and then I'm going to go ahead and select download. So this is going to download my image with a very high resolution, with a transparent background. Then you're gonna go to my website, which is angelbdesigns.com. There will be a link in the description for you guys. And then right here at the top, you're going to see a section for Siser Easy Transfers. And you're just going to click there, which will take you to the Siser Easy Transfer page. This is the widget where you will place your order. And then take note that Siser is the one who packages and ships all of your products. I do not package them. I do not print them. I do not ship them. You can just simply place an order on my website and that's it. Okay. Um, this is the widget here. So we have already downloaded our file. So I'm just going to go ahead, drag and drop. If you would like to save your file onto your computer and then pull it from there, you can. You would just click the word that said upload. You would just click the upload button and then it'll take you to your computer files. Or you can just drag and drop it, whichever you prefer. Now, because we did toggle that size, um, all the way up. That's why it's taking a little bit longer. It's a pretty big file. But as you can see, it did come in with the transparent background. Now, that price says $24 because this width is 22 inches. If this were going on a shirt, obviously that is way too big. So we are going to bring that down to 10 inches, which is what would be a standard size for about a medium, large, extra large shirt. The good thing with this is that you can, let's say you need to order a few different size variations, right? You need a couple smalls. So typically I do 9 inches for a small, medium. You can choose the 9 inches for this one, which would be the 9 inch width, and then I just kind of let the height default to whatever the default for the images. Um, and then with that being said, if you wanted to upload this same image again and have a few, like you want a few that are going to be for small and mediums, you want 10 of these, right? We want 10 of these for smalls and mediums. That's going to be $41 for 10 prints at 9 inches, and then we're going to select save. Now, all I have to do is drag and drop this again. Right there where it says the word upload, we're going to drag and drop that image again, and then I can choose 10 prints for at 10 inches or 10 and a half inches, and that will be for the sizes large, extra large, and maybe a 2X, depending on the brand of shirt that you use. If it's a make market 2X, then you can do it. Again, we're going to take this down to a width of, let's say 10 and a half at 10 inches. I'm sorry, 10 and a half inches per print, not all of the prints, but each image will be 10 and a half inches wide. I want 10 of those. It'll be about $56. And then we'll select save. Now let's say that's a t-shirt order that you have. You're all done with selecting your prints. Even if you wanted to add in, let's say, another file, all you would have to do is drag and drop that over into the upload. And then you can have multiple prints. So they're going to print it out in a gang sheet style. Okay, they're not going to cut the images for you. They're going to come printed on a roll. So gang sheet style is how it's going to print out for you. And all of the image will be put on the same, like basically the same rolls. And then you'll just have to cut them yourselves. They don't offer the cutting service. But it's not that hard to kind of cut them yourselves. The scissors typically just kind of glide right through the transfer paper. So trimming it is actually pretty easy. All right. And then again, you would just kind of take the size down to what you need. Let's say you wanted a 10 and a half. One print for 10 and a half inches wide with a DPI of 629 will be $5.82. Now, of course, if you are selling these, you want to make sure that this is factored into your price. Okay. This is a material and it needs to be factored into your price that you quote your customer for sure. I have to sneeze, you guys. Oh, excuse me. All right. Once you are done uploading all of your files, you have your quantities, you have your size, everything is the way that you want it to be, you would just select check out, and then, excuse me, you would enter in all of your shipping information. Sorry, guys. You would enter in obviously all of your shipping information. And I do want to point out transfers or orders, I'm sorry, orders that are over $75 are free shipping. Okay. You would enter in all your information and then select order. And then Siser is going to receive your order, and Siser will print, package, and ship them to you. And they do have 24-hour shipping as well. Okay, so I already have my prints ready and cut out over here waiting for us. I'm going to meet you guys over at my craft table, and we're going to go ahead and press these out together. All right, so I am going to be using my HTB Ron Auto Press 2 to apply the transfers. You don't need a specific kind of press. You just need one that can get up to the temperature you need, the second you need, and the pressure that you need. Whatever you have that can do all three of those things, then it'll work. But with your order, you will get the application instructions. One thing I did forget to show you guys on the computer is on the widget, there are 4 documents. There is a button, it looks like an exclamation mark at the bottom of the widget under the upload section that if you click on that, there will be 4 documents that you'll be able to access: general information about the Siser transfers, application instructions, sizing guide, and then design specifications as well. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below so I can kind of guide you through that if you need it. But those are available on the website as well for you to take a look at if you need it. But with your order comes the application instructions, and you have the application here, which says that you have to cut off the manufacturing strips that come on the side. They're little strips that kind of look like this a little bit. Make sure you cut those off. You preheat your apparel for 3 to 5 seconds. You want to place the transfer inside down, which would be the white side, onto the apparel, and do not use a cover sheet. We're going to press for 12 to 15 seconds. I'm going to do 15 seconds at 290 degrees Fahrenheit with medium pressure. And the one thing I really love about these is that they are a hot peel. Historically, any DTF transfer I have used in the past have been a cool peel, and these are a hot peel. You have the compatibility fabrics, and then care tips, and a couple of questions here, FAQs as well. Okay, so we are going to press based off of these instructions. All right, and my heat press is up to temperature. So I'm going to start off by using a Gildan heavy cotton shirt. We're going to press 2 shirts, and then we're going to press a tote bag as well. Okay. There's a little bit of lint on here, so I'm going to go ahead and get that off. And then I'm going to do a pre-press, a 5-second pre-press. Here is the first transfer. We are going to print now, or press. I forgot to take off the white background on my print here. That was my fault, my error. So it's just going to kind of be a square image, but that's fine. This is what the back looks like. It should be kind of, I don't know if you guys can see, kind of shiny a little bit of a gloss to it. And then I'm just going to go ahead and center this. We are not going to cover it. Again, my temperature is 290 degrees. We're going to do 15 seconds, and my pressure for the HTV Ron Auto Press 2 is 170. Now, it does not say that you need to do a second press. However, for me, I am going to do a second press just because I really think it kind of brings everything together once you peel it. However, on the instructions, it did not say it was required. Okay. It does say that it is a hot peel. I just like to go over the corners, make sure they're nice and adhered. And then we can go ahead and peel. OMG. Came right up
no problems, no issues. I'm going to cover it with some parchment paper and do just a quick 5 second 5 second second press. And that looks absolutely amazing. Color is vibrant, bright, and the edges, it feels like it's a part of the shirt, which is what you want with DTF transfers. You don't want it to feel like a piece of paper on your shirt. You want it to be flexible, pliable. You want it to feel like the shirt in the corners. Like if you try to go on the corners, you can't really feel it. That's what you want with a really good DTF transfer, okay? That looks so good. All right, let's press our next shirt. Actually, let's do the tote bag. So I just have a kind of cotton tote bag here. I think I grabbed it from Michael's. I'm gonna do a little bit of lint rolling. And then I'm gonna pre-press this. I want to get all the moisture, wrinkles out of it so we get a nice flat press. I'm gonna let that go for the full 15 seconds because it was pretty wrinkly. I want all of the wrinkles out so we get a nice flat press. For my next shirt, I don't know if you guys remember the screen print little sprinkles everybody was putting on their garments a couple years ago. I still have some and I'm going to use them on my other shirt to kind of go with my transfer. This is the other one. This is I have an SVG file like this, so I just did a PNG version of it. It says in my crafty in my crafty era. And I'm gonna put this right on the tote bag. Again, time and temperature is still the same and pressure, 290 degrees, 15 seconds on 170 pounds. That sounds like a lot. It says LB. I'm assuming that's pounds. It sounds like a lot, but I don't know. Again, I like to take kind of a t-shirt, make sure the corners are nice and down before I pull. And it comes right up. Look how vibrant that is. I'm going to cover it with some parchment paper, and then we're going to do a quick 5 second press just to make sure everything is nice and smooth and adhered and the way we need it to be. And that looks amazing. Again, it feels like the bag. Okay, that's what you want. You want it to be smooth and adhered, and you don't want to be able to feel the corners or the edges. That's what you want with a good DTF print. So that looks really good too. If you guys, I don't know if y'all can see my feet in the frame, but I'm not wearing my shoes. And that is my business. My shoe was, it was hurting my toe. And I wore, normally I have up at my office, I have some flip-flops I keep up here. But I wore them home the other day and forgot to bring them back. All right, I'm gonna do a quick pre-press. These are the sprinkles I have. Y'all, I've had these sprinkles for a while. Hopefully they still work, because like I said, I have had them for a while. But I thought that they would be a really cute addition to the transfer. So this is the transfer I'm doing. I think you guys have seen me do this with some puff vinyl before as well. But I wanted to go ahead and add it. So I'm going to add those on that second press I do. So I'm going to press this one first, just to transfer for 15 seconds. Now this says to press these at 325 on 325 degrees. I don't want to press my transfer that high, and it says to press for 7 to 10 seconds. So what I'll do is I'm going to leave it on 290 degrees, but I will press it for the longer time, so the 10 seconds. That looks so good. That looks so good. It looks so good. Okay, now I'm going to take some of the sprinkles here. If I can get it open. All right, they're still kind of separated. I thought it would be like one big clump, but it's not. I'm just going to kind of sprinkle them. I'm going to mix black and red. I'm not putting it on the actual print. And I'm going to cover this as well. There was no real rhyme or reason to what I was doing. I was just kind of sprinkling it. Okay. That looks good. Now I'm going to, it says cover with parchment paper. So I'm going to need 2 sheets. Okay, and then I'm going to press for I'm going to press for 10 seconds. And then it also says it's a hot peel as well, which is good because the transfer is also a hot peel. They didn't all stick, so maybe I think I'm gonna press it again for another 10 seconds. That's probably because again the it's not on 325, so I'm gonna press it again. I'm gonna do the full 15 seconds on this one. I just want to make sure they're nice and adhered to the shirt. This is the sprinkles. The DTF transfer is already done. I'm going to do a little bit of a press. Okay, that peeled off way better. Yeah, that peeled off way better. That is super stinking cute. All right, so this is the transfer. Look how vibrant it is. Sending good quality, high quality photos is going to be the make or break for your DTF prints. You want to make sure they're high quality, kind of the way that I showed you. Again, it's nice and adhered. It feels like it's a part of the shirt. The sprinkles do too. They're not coming off. Okay. That is all I have for this video, guys. Hopefully it was informative. Hopefully I answered all your questions about the Siser Easy Transfers. And if you have any ordering questions, anything about my website that might be confusing to you, please, please, please make sure you drop a comment down below so I can get that those questions answered for you. Like I said, they do have free shipping on orders $75 and over, and they process and ship in 1 day as well, which is amazing. But that's all I have for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time. Bye, guys.